Hi, I'm Dana Obleman, creator of the Sleep Sense program. This week's question comes from Jody, and she writes, "My 12-month-old has been sleeping through the night for over 8 months. Lately, he's been waking and needs to be held and reassured by his mom and dad until he goes back to sleep. Could this be separation anxiety, and what should we do?" Well, it could be separation anxiety, you're right, Jody, but you want to also be really cautious about your expectations for him as far as sleep goes. Little setbacks can happen from time to time, and you know, if he's 12 months old, he might be just learning to walk or learning to perfect that skill. So that'll often cause a bit of a sleep regression. The best thing to do, though, the best way to handle it is first give him a few minutes and see if he's going to settle on his own. It's really common for toddlers to have something called a partial arousal, where they'll wake in the night and they might even cry for a few minutes and then go right back to sleep again. And if you went in, you'd find that their eyes were still closed and that they really did look like they were still sleeping. So you want to, you don't need to rush in right away. Give it a couple of minutes and see if he's going to do this more on his own. And then it's fine to go in, and if you want, you can sit by the crib and tell him it's still night-night and lay him down a few times and just encourage him to go back to sleep. But I definitely wouldn't take him out of the crib, and I certainly wouldn't start rocking him because my guess would be that the more that happens, the more likely he is to start waking up looking for it over and over again. Also too, Jody, you want to have a look at how he falls asleep at bedtime. If you're rocking him to sleep at bedtime, my guess is you're going to have to make a big change to that too, because he's got a rocking sleep association started there, and then he'll just keep waking up through the night looking for that same thing again. So really keep an eye on bedtime, make sure he's falling asleep on his own there, and then for the night wakings, it's fine to go in, and it's absolutely fair if he's having a bit of separation anxiety that you make your presence known, you tell him everything's fine, it's still night-night. If you want to come in and out and check on him every 5 minutes, that's perfectly fine as well. But just be very careful that you don't start messing with his own strategies and rock him to sleep. So keep him in that crib, and it should blow over. He knows how to sleep well already because he's been doing it for the last 8 months. So he probably just needs a nudge in the right direction to get back on track. And as long as you're fairly consistent and firm with what your expectations are that he sleep the night, he should get back on track with that really quickly. So thanks for your question, Jody. Good luck. Sleep well.